So the next speaker is Mark Yeandle, Senior Consultant of ZEN Group of London, who will talk about evaluating OFCs, which are best and why.
Can you hear me? That sounds better. Yeah, good. Okay. I'll start again. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a delight to be here. Thank you very much to David and the rest of the organisers of OffshoreAlert for organising such a great conference and such a great venue. I've never been to Miami before. I flew in on Saturday night and I thought it was a great place. A quick plea to all the journalists here, please do mention this conference, because otherwise everybody back in the office will give me stick for being on holiday this week. I need some real proof that it happened. We have a great venue outside, we have a great venue inside. I really like the idea of the lights coming down at the end. It's like leaving a pub at the end, so please use that facility to shut me up in a few minutes, if you will. If you see a lot of people going to sleep over the next 40 minutes or so, similarly help them by turning it down. I'll get the picture, okay? Why am I here? Well, I work for a company called ZEN. We do a lot of research in financial services. Clients include banks, asset managers, pension funds, but we also do a lot of market research and research into financial centres themselves. And one of my jobs, apart from putting the Global Financial Centres Index together, is to help individual jurisdictions improve their competitiveness as financial centres. And I'm working for quite a number of clients. One of the more interesting challenges at the moment is working for the Moscow government, but I can talk about that offline rather than this morning. There we go. This is a slide about ZEN. It's a bit of a sales pitch, so I'll skim over it very, very quickly. But we are a think tank, and we have been researching financial centres for many years. The GFCI, Global Financial Centres Index, it's a bit of a mouthful, so we shorten it to GFCI, which is still a bit of a mouthful, but at least it's shorter. You should be receiving on your desks or in front of you, if not, then certainly outside at the end you can get another copy, a copy of the Global Financial Centres Index number 13, which was published about 5-6 weeks ago. I published it in, or I launched it in Canada, and there's a good reason for that, which I'll speak about in a minute, but welcome to all the Canadians who are here today. We've been publishing this every 6 months for 13 issues now, from back in 2007, and it's been a very interesting time for the development of financial centres, as you can imagine. It's become well accepted throughout the world as a genuinely global piece of research. At the moment we cover, or we actually list 77 centres in the index, although we've got another seven or eight that we're investigating, and we haven't quite yet got the data to include in the index, but they'll be within the index in another year. And we're always looking for new centres to add to the list. We're also very lucky in that we get plenty of coverage. Now, I know some of you representatives of some of these organisations are here in the room, so hello to you. But we are lucky enough to get quite a lot of research into this, a lot of coverage into this research, which obviously helps us, but it also encourages people to read the research and also participate. And we are dependent upon our participants who rate or give us their assessments of the financial centres with which they're familiar. I don't want to talk too long about the methodology. There are several pages about it in the report, and there's even more detail on our website if you want to have a look at the detailed methodology. But in summary, we take two sources of information. We speak